Okay. I got a bit of a... I think I got a toenail caught in my throat.
Welcome back to the Animated Arcade. I'm Aaron.
I'm John.
I'm Disco Cole.
Yes, we're joined by a special guest. As will become obvious when you see the live action segment, as the occasion was to invite Cole back to the show.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Cole was nice enough to invite us into his basement to record.
And set up soundproofing.
Well, not soundproofing. It's like a little bit of... It's just a workout mat that I leaned against the wall.
It's great.
Not to pull back the curtain.
No, that's the curtain.
Ah.
This is the pool table.
What this also is episode 50.
Of the Animated Arcade, where we're,
where we watch, review, riff on, and share trivia about video game cartoons.
yes, we're a video game cartoon podcast.
Yes. That watch, review, riff on, and share trivia about video game cartoons.
Yes.
In this case, episode 50 of the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, the live action segment is The Treasure of Sierra Brooklyn, and the cartoon is the Zelda episode Hitch in the Works. Originally aired, I believe, November 10th, but my phone closed. Yes, November 10th, 1989.
At this point, we are past Halloween.
Yeah. And yet, we're encroaching on Halloween.
Yeah. Oh.
If you want to watch the episodes we're watching today, the Legend of Zelda cartoon segments are legally available on YouTube, on the Wild Brain Superheroes YouTube channel.
You can buy the DVD.
You can, and if you don't want to see any live-action segments, you can buy the current DVD.
Yes.
I'm still toiling away in the background on a comparison video that I might do of the two different DVD sets. That'd be even more esoteric than this podcast is.
Yeah.
Question for you, though.
Yes.
Is the Zelda cartoon on N-Circle?
Yeah, I believe it is.
Oh.
I think. Yeah. The Zelda cartoon is on N-Circle, just the shorts, along with all three Mario shows, Inspector Gadget, and there was like another one that was like an outlier from the Deke library that I can't think of it. Oh, Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? What I meant to say here was Where on Earth is Carmen Sandiego? The cartoon. This one.
Where on earth is Carmen Sandiego?
Where is Carmen Sandiego? Carmen Sandiego. Where on earth can she be? Tell me where is Carmen Sandiego? Carmen Sandiego. Where on earth can she be? Where on earth can she be? Lady Tower Lisa. Timbuktu, can you help us find it?
Is on
And
there.
Zoobly Zoo.
Zoobly Zoo is not. Although we were surprised to learn that it was at least partially a Deke production.
Yeah.
Like them and the Hallmark Channel.
Thanks, Andy Hayward.
Yeah. The only thing about that carries forward to my interest is that the lady who voiced Mouse on Reboot was in that. So that's kind of neat.
Does Mouse count toward, or does Reboot count towards us being able to review? It is based off of video game.
It's based off the concept. Look, I would love to just do a Reboot podcast as a side thing. I could go on at length about Reboot, but I don't think it falls under our purview.
I think it's like on the cusp.
Cole, what do you think?
I've never watched a whole episode of Reboot. I usually passed on it when it came on TV.
That is a real shame. It has some really, really good storytelling mechanics.
Season 1 is good. Season 2 is great. Season 3 is exceptional. Season 4 is okay.
I'll take your word for it.
You should.
Unless you do the reboot podcast, then I'll probably watch it.
You should just watch it anyway. It's free on Tubi.
Yeah.
I suppose me and Mr. Magoo could watch it.
Oh, he would love the first 2 seasons. That is perfect age appropriateness.
Wait, are you talking about your child or the cat?
My cat.
Yeah.
No, Magnus's nickname is Mr. Magoo.
Okay. Is
Why?
it because he's blind?
Well, his grandpa calls him Megatron.
Oh.
Sounds like a cool grandpa.
Yeah.
Speaking of cool grandpas, let's check in with Captain Lou.
One of the things, before we start...
Must you always ruin the segue?
Yes, I do.
You know the founder of this, the inventor of the Segway went off a cliff on one?
Yes. Not the inventor. The CEO.
The CEO.
Yeah,
It was
Well, he probably deserved it more than the inventor did,
Well,
being a CEO.
you know, and Aaron honors his memory by taking your Segway out over the cliff in every episode.
Oh, but
It's a solemn vigil.
yeah. But when we watched this episode, it was myself, it was John, it was Cole, and Cole's son, the
Megatron.
target audience.
Only
Yeah.
25% of us was the actual target audience.
Which is our highest success rate. Actually, I was thinking about that too. Don't it? I was thinking, it was neat to watch it with a kid and be like, oh yeah, no, the kid immediately, as soon as the cartoon starts, he was immediately transfixed.
Yeah.
For the most part.
And he was dancing along to the theme song.
Oh yeah.
Oh, at the end there, yeah.
He loved to do the Mario.
Yeah.
And
He kind of like went off on the couch jumping tangent at about the point where the dragon showed up.
Which is odd.
Yeah.
Although I don't think he saw the dragon. He looked away before the dragon was there and didn't look back.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then the dragon was gone, but we'll get to that.
Yeah. Oh,
But before we get to the dragon, we got to get hooked on the brothers. That's my segue.
With the Mario Brothers and plumbing's our game. We're not like the others who get all the fame. If you think it's
That
in
is
trouble, you can call
definitely
us on
too
the
loud.
double. We're faster than the others, you'll be hooked on the brothers.
Ooh, that's a little better.
Hooked on the brothers.
When I was editing, I noticed it's like this tall compared to the editing one being that tall.
oh.
Okay.
Speaking of tall, let's tell the tall tale of Sierra Brooklyn's treasure.
Yeah. So, we should start off the bat by saying this is not one of the 5 Zelda episodes that has its live action segment preserved on the old DVDs. You gotta hunt this one down on YouTube, because it was only just recently rediscovered in English. But it's preserved by our old friend Ninja and Numbers.
Yeah, ninja numbers.
Yeah, was it 4512?
I don't know.
Something like that. Anyway, he's the guy who was making the pseudo, not remastered, but combined
Yeah.
episodes.
Reissued.
Yeah. There was a word.
Retooled.
Yeah. Anyway, so it is on there. You just gotta look for it.
Redistricted.
Did you drop your shoe?
Yes.
His cell phone shoe.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he was wearing flip-flops.
So yes, Mario has shoved his hand down a pipe.
Uh-oh, hot dog!
For the reason, we will soon find out.
That's an uh-oh hot dog.
I like it. I like that. Like to start the little episode of the little physical comedy.
Yeah, it's Luigi's on the couch. I think he's getting ready to watch a baseball game because he was kind of doing his hand into an oven mitt he was wearing, not a baseball glove, but
It's okay. He's actually going and getting the money that the tenants owe him for the power.
yeah. Yeah. Luigi's gonna bust some kneecaps. But no, and Mario is at the front edge of the pipe void with his arm all the way down a pipe.
So, and Luigi's like, "What are you doing, brother?"
And he's pulling out a clog.
Yeah.
And the clog just happens to be this ratty piece of paper that he shows Luigi. It's a treasure map of
Yeah.
their apartment. Specifically.
Yeah. And this time it's not a placemat from 1970s McDonald's.
No. This time it's a torn up piece of paper that looks awful.
Yeah.
But it has instructions on it.
Yeah, they start following
It's
the
like
instructions.
turn towards the east corner, take 3 steps, turn towards the north wall, take another 3 steps, something, something, something.
Yeah. And the Marios are doing this oppositely, in sync with each other, and eventually hit back to back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Luigi's doing the instructions while Mario does the same motions, but always facing the same direction.
Yeah.
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 And they're like, oh, this is useless. There's nowhere we're going to find this treasure. Mario goes, oh no, I can call Inspector Gadget. I have his number on my Gadget hat, which is a little,
Propeller beanie.
yeah.
Yeah.
And not a beanie in the way that you Americans call a toque.
Yeah.
I mean a real beanie. Like a little hat with a little
yeah.
spinner propeller on it.
That number is
555.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Knock it out.
It was 689.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Yeah. And then they get a hold of Inspector Gadget.
Who
Yeah.
will be right over.
I think he was sitting by the phone waiting for this
Yeah.
call.
Yeah. Sitting by the phone in front of the apartment waiting for this call.
And we'll come out and say it right now. Inspector Gadget is considerably friendlier to the Marios than he was the last time he was in
Yeah.
town.
Well, you know, he was go-go Gadget legs, and he was there on the double right away.
Yeah. He's always on duty.
Yeah.
Or so I have read.
So it is this, we'll get this out of the way right now. It is the same actor. Is Maurice Lamarche.
Yeah. Back again.
Uh,
Probably filmed on the same day.
Yeah.
The outfit looks pretty much the same. It's terrible.
Mm-hmm.
He
I think, Cole, when you were here last, you described the fedora as looking like a boot.
Yeah.
About what?
A boot as ugly as a hat can get.
Oh, we have fun here.
That's a lie.
I know. But no, Inspector Gadget is game to just help them hunt for this treasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm here to lend a hand, as his hand is falling off his slinky.
Uh-oh, hot dog!
Yeah. Yeah. And then
It's
I
an
think,
Albany expression.
Yeah, and then hanging off the slinky.
Steamed hams?
That's the one.
And then we come back from the commercial break, and he's got a hammer sticking out of his sleeve. Right?
Oh, yeah.
The Gadget mallet that was there from the last one too. Oh, but before when he's hanging there, or when he's standing there with his hand hanging down off of the slinky, and Mario and Luigi turn to each other and they're already skeptical, and Luigi keeps miming his hand like dangling from his wrist in a not obscene gesture, but a gesture that just kind of made me uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like moist.
Yeah, there's one.
Yeah, it's the physical comedy
Moist.
that is
Yeah,
the
and-
equivalent to moist.
and that's
The
when it
moist
cut
of
to the
physical
cartoon.
comedy.
Yeah.
Because since it's a Zelda episode, we don't have the
Zelda wrapper. Or
Yeah.
Zelda,
preview, which would be after the cartoon anyway, but we don't have it, so the timing of it is a bit skewed.
yeah.
Not like it was for the home radio episode either. My
Oh,
God, I swear that lasted 2 minutes.
That's whack.
It was whack.
Thanks, Dr. Derp.
Yeah. But, so we come back from the cartoon.
And Inspector Gadget has a hammer for a hand. And Luigi's going, what can I do to help? Stand clear. Whaps. Hits him in the head.
Yeah, he lunges his arm backwards and hits Luigi because the hammer is stuck.
Yeah.
It's malfunctioning the way his gadgets always do.
Yes.
Although in this case, he just couldn't pull it out of his sleeve. Then he goes to take a whack at the tomato bathtub.
Oh, but first,
So he
I was
knocks down the
partially
whole wall.
right.
Oh, yeah. First thing. Yeah, Aaron was right when he predicted
that the tunnel to the subway, it was almost done being rebuilt.
Again,
Yeah.
those same styrofoam bricks were built back up, and Inspector Gadget just hammered the shit out of them.
Yeah. Make sure to bleep this.
Well,
Then he just wanders on, and he's about to hammer something else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the tomato plant with the scarecrow.
Yeah, the scarecrow does he tell him not to hammer him?
no, the Scarecrow just screams. That's all the Scarecrow ever does.
Okay.
He just goes, ah! And the Inspector Gadget's like, okay, moving on. And he goes to the
Cuckoo clock.
cuckoo clock, which this is like the first wide shot I've seen of it. The clue. I almost said Clue Land. That's a Nintendo game. The cuckoo clock looks like a little jailhouse, and the cuckoo bird that comes out is like wearing a little guard uniform. I think this is the first time I've ever noticed that. Maybe they changed it. I'm gonna have to go back and check.
James Murray is really putting in the overtime on this one.
He is, and he's about to hit it, and the bird comes out and just says, "What? Like someone stop him?" Or
Don't do it.
I think it was "Don't do it."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better think twice. Don't hit me in the face. That's a crime.
Just say no.
Don't do drugs. Only you can prevent vandalism.
Nothing under there. No buried treasure here. Right?
Whoa! Hold on there! Get him out of here! I don't know about this, Luigi. Maybe we should have left him in the cartoon.
Then they're like, we're never going to find the treasure. And Inspector Gadget actually follows the map directions as Luigi reads it out. And it comes to the little stage area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it leads him to a folding chair.
Yeah. And he
Yeah.
lifts up that folding chair, gets thrown backwards,
Yeah, because he doesn't know the strength of his own gadgets sometimes.
and shatters through the floor.
Yeah.
He breaks a manhole cover with his butt.
Yeah.
And Luigi volunteers to climb under the stage.
Yeah. And Mario's like, oh, just be careful. Goes through, and Luigi's like, I see something. Pulls something out, hands it to Mario. Oh, it's like, we got the treasure. Hands it off. This isn't treasure. This is the electrical box.
Yeah. And they do foreshadow it because the lights flicker when he first rips it out.
Yeah.
And then he goes back down. Oh, I see something else. And he comes back with a 6-foot stretch of cable
Yeah, shielded cable.
with a placard on it. And the placard says, warning, do not touch. Removal of this cable will remove power for all of Brooklyn.
Yeah, something like that. And then all the stage lights go out, and Mario does his trademark, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Edison!
Yeah, they start shouting for Edison, but Edison never came. Because we're reasonably sure we've seen the last of him a while ago.
Yeah, they said that it turned out that map was actually just the wiring diagram of their apartment.
Yeah. Now they're going to come for Luigi's kneecaps.
Yeah. Oh.
And then, we're invited to do the Mario.
Yes. And it was Maurice Lamarche.
Yeah.
It was great. It wasn't as good as the first one.
No.
I will say that right off the bat. This one this one felt like it was done after the first one.
Well, I think you know what? I think I liked this one more than the first one. I think like when Inspector Gadget's first resort is just to go around their hovel and hit things with a hammer. I thought that conceptually was quite funny.
Mm-hmm. It does seem more in character for Inspector Gadget. He's there to genuinely help, but he's screwing it up. The only thing that makes it not quite in character is that he realizes he's screwing it up. Instead of just going from one disaster to the other, thinking that he's helping.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I think he was just being mindful of his social graces.
Yeah, which he's not usually known to do. Normally he thinks his own dog is a bad guy, and then all the bad guys are people helping him.
Yeah. Oh, that's why they had issues with the Mario Brothers to begin with. How long have you been working for Dr. Claw?
Yeah, like in his first appearance, he was, snarky, which is definitely not Inspector Gadget's style. So yeah, I think it's kind of like comparing the first live-action Inspector Gadget movie to the direct-to-video sequel, where they brought in the guy from Third Rock.
from the Sun.
Yeah, that keeps coming back.
John Lithgow?
No.
Yeah. What was the guy's name?
William Shatner?
Same thing happened to me. He acted more like Inspector Gadget than good old Ferris Bueller did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although on every other conceivable level, the movie is worse.
Yes. I mean, I still really enjoyed this one.
Where do you rank it with the other one?
I
I have a lot of nostalgia for the other one because it was on the Zelda DVD compared to this one not.
Top third? Probably middle top third. Lower middle top third.
I think the physical comedy was a lot better in the first one, where like there was more gadgets on show and they do the whole surgery thing.
As well as the rocket boots.
The rocket boots, yeah, the shadow puppets.
I don't know. I think the thing that shines with this one is that they really used the set. Got lots of puppetry. You got Inspector Gadget acting like a maniac, hitting things with the camera, knocking down the wall. So there's lots of like positive action, things happening. Like, yeah, I think this one's got a lot more like actual things going in it and for it.
That's true. So it's a weaker story, but with more dynamic staging.
Yeah. Oh,
and action.
sure, the setup is super freaking contrived.
Yeah,
but...
I know who can help us solve this mystery. Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
Oh.
They might as well just have called Cher again. Or anybody.
Mad Donna?
Yeah. I mean, at least Inspector Gadget is an inspector. Sort of.
So where do you figure this places?
I would say middle third at best myself. It didn't click with me.
I think that there's been so many bad live action rappers that the middle third is actually kind of terrible.
That's true. But I'm not going to change my position on it. What about you, Cole?
Oh, I definitely think I agree with Aaron. It's upper middle third.
Okay. Well, that's 2 out of 3, so...
middle upper third is where I was going.
So then if we congeal it, it'd be lower upper third?
Yes.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, lower upper third.
73%.
66.666666666656%.
Yes.
They lost a point 0.000001 for Inspector Gadget's off-putting smile.
Yeah. Plus, we had to watch it as a bootleg.
Yeah.
So the video quality was just demonstrably worse.
And
the show already looks terrible.
And the audio quality wasn't that great.
No.
But what can you do? It was lost media. Now it's found media.
Exactly.
Let's hope it gets lost again.
At least we didn't have to watch it in German.
Yeah, that's why it took almost 40 years for them to to find it again.
Because nobody was looking. That's the thing about lost media. It's only lost until someone realizes it is.
Yeah. What? This bootleg that I have from 20 years ago is lost media.
I better hold it hostage.
Yeah. I wonder if I can get enough for a 12-inch Subway sandwich.
For this episode? No.
No.
We'll do
Okay.
a 6-inch
We got-
and a Coke.
We got $5. We can either get a $5 foot long or the entirety of Inspector Gadget's costume.
Oh.
All right. Do we want to get into the cartoon?
I think we do.
Okay, we don't have a Zelda button.
So placeholder here.
Excellent.
Nice job, hero.
Hey, excuse me, princess.
Hitch in the Works. No Will Smith to be seen. You started that too early. Because there was a Will Smith movie called Hitch.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't that the one with the King of Queens?
Yes.
Kevin
James.
That's the one. Ray Romano.
No, Everyone Hates Raymond. Wait, no, that's Everyone Hates Chris.
Yeah.
With,
Starring Will Smith.
yeah. Oh, and Terry Crews.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Hitch in the Works. Yeah, okay.
Where to start? Let's start in the castle.
Yeah. The castle is characteristically empty of all forms of life except for Link, Zelda, and in this case, a doddering old janitor guy named Doof, who looks more like if a Smurf was a human being.
I was thinking like a Smurf, kind of like crossed with a chipmunk.
Yeah, he's got
with the old wizard from Sword in the Stone.
A little bit. There is a character dancing around the periphery of my memory that looks a lot like this character. Maybe it's like one of the Keebler elves, or like an old 50s cartoon about those elves that make shoes. Mm-hmm. You know, I used to see those on those public domain videos.
Oddly, where I was feeling weird nostalgia Link characters together based off of appearance.
Uh-huh.
The Dark Crystal.
I'm not as strongly familiar with the Dark Crystal.
The main characters in the Dark Crystal, the elf type ones, if you aged one of them up, that's what I'd imagine they'd look like.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, and he kind of had like there was a comic back in the day called ElfQuest, and those characters had buck teeth and kind of like perky little cheekbones.
Yeah, this is
and
from
tight
before
little-
elves were made sexy.
Yeah, like big, long,
Hey.
broad, flat ears, and scruffy.
Doof is definitely a gilf.
It could be. But anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, Link's sneaking away.
Yeah, Link is trying to sneak through the castle
Oh, yeah.
with something bundled up under his arms. You see him in silhouette at first.
Yeah, for quite a long period, actually.
Yeah. It's like, oh, it's Shadow Link from Zelda 2.
Looks forward, looks back. Looks forward, looks back.
Yeah.
Looks forward, sneaks away.
This is one of those everybody blinks an extra time to fill space episodes. But anyway, it turns out he's trying to screw off to go fishing because as Zelda exposits when she catches him...
Ganon hasn't attacked in weeks.
Yeah. So once again, she claims that it's time for him to earn his keep.
Not
Because, I mean, it costs a lot of money to feed all those people in that castle.
and make sure that it's lit all the time in all the rooms ever.
Yeah.
So he's oiling the lanterns.
Yeah, it's he's filling it with this blue oil.
Yeah. And he puts it on the ladder, and he's breaking OH&S by standing on the top rung of the ladder.
Rung, yeah.
Yeah.
And no one's corrected
And
him.
by not wearing gloves while handling a combustible fluid.
No safety glasses.
Yeah, no safety glasses. I mean, this
No
was in
tie-off.
the 1980s. There wasn't that many safety protocols.
No, this is a guy who doesn't even need a conceal and carry to have his sword.
Yeah. So he ends up kicking the can
The oil
of
can.
oil.
Yeah. And it spreads all over the ladder, and he slides off and hits every step on the way down. And we all made different jokes about insurance claims and
Yeah, workers' comp.
Crushed spinal discs.
Yeah.
days lost.
Yeah. And he wasn't even... That's not even his job.
No, he's just doing it because apparently he has to earn his keep.
Which, that's probably an employment standard violation somewhere.
Maybe. We know he's not going to get away with faking sick again.
No.
But what distracted him on the ladder was the noises being made by this giant steam-powered, but also magic-powered, mechanical man made out of a barrel, a bucket, a teapot, some random crap to make his arms and legs.
Yeah, an iron and a brick.
Yeah.
I wanted to say that was a clog. A
what?
One of those Dutch clogs? The shoe? The wooden shoe?
A sabot?
But yeah,
they were used for clogging.
Yeah.
No, I know what you. Yeah, there are the shoes that are clogs too. But
yes.
As in the shoe.
Yeah.
But I don't think. You know what? I'm gonna look up a picture of this damn robot.
Yeah, but in short order, it self-destructs through its obvious clumsiness.
Yeah, it just sort of falls to pieces because it turns out it's being held together by magic.
Yeah.
And
From
not Magic Johnson.
No.
That ship has sailed. We're not dealing with him again.
Okay, see, I need to demonstrate for you what you keep doing. When you do that, it suddenly turns into this, and then when you come back, it turns back into that.
Maybe I should just do this.
Yes, actually. That would be fine. Anyway,
let's see how long I can keep this up for, though.
Zelda cartoon robot.
Rowboat?
It shows me, okay, the 4 image searches it gives me first is the robot from, what's that recent movie, the kids movie with the robot?
Wild Robot?
Yeah. So you couldn't even do it with your hand there. Then it shows that little robot from the Hyrule Warriors game. Then it shows one of those Minoru constructs. And then it shows a picture of Doof. Who's, I guess, a robot. Am I going to have to go to the YouTube video of this episode?
Well, it is found media.
Yeah.
No, this episode was on the DVD. It's the Inspector Gadget stuff that was lost.
Wow.
Gallery. Doof's robot assistant. Okay. Should I start at the bottom or the top?
Start in the middle and work your way outwards.
The middle is a barrel.
Okay, now go to the right-hand side.
That's the first line in my dating profile. The middle is a barrel.
Okay, his arms are just like stovepipes, literal stovepipes, and same with his legs, basically. The hands are presumably just hands from suits of armors, like glaives or whatever you want to call it. Mm-hmm. That's a glaive, right?
I think a glaive is a sword.
Okay, what's the...
Gauntlet?
Gauntlet, but there's another one. Anyway, an armor glove. Yeah, a power glove. 1 foot is metal and yeah. 1 foot is metal and might be an oil can, or it's just some random metal. And the other foot is either a clog or a wooden shoe, or the brick you were talking about with some straps on it. Frankly, it looks like a cheese.
Hey, Strongman. My girlfriend thinks the cheat is cute. Tyler, California. Come on, people. He's not even that cute. He looks like a cheese. Or maybe an anvil. Which are 2 of the finest things in life. A cheese or an anvil. Hey, the cheat. Just talking you up to one of the fans here.
Cheddar.
A rusty shoe for a suit of armor, maybe?
Maybe. And then, yeah, his arms, the stovepipes, shoulder pads made out of colanders with no holes in them. So they're just metal bowls with handles at the side.
Yeah. And what is it Doof says? It's like, what? I'm bad at this.
Yeah, basically. And then, yeah, and he's got a cooking pot on his head as a hat, like Johnny Appleseed. but it's turned to the side because it's the 90s.
80s.
80s.
You have to be rad.
It's
bodacious.
fresh. Okay, this guy is fresh. And he's got like a robot single moving jaw. Not that he says anything, he just has it for character. And his nose is the front of a teapot, but it seems to be metal. It's a metal teapot. Anyway, enough about the robot. He falls apart as soon as he just walks in front of Link and then just crumbles.
Yeah, and then Link suggests, well, just keep working on him. Maybe we can get him to do some cleaning.
Yeah, that's the idea, is that it'll help them with chores, because apparently all of this work is normally just this guy's job.
Yeah.
Poor doof.
Yeah. And then Link and Zelda are helping. I don't know where Sprite the Fairy is. Although last time she helped with spring cleaning, things didn't go so well.
Yeah.
That was mostly Ganon's fault.
But it was also Sprites.
Yeah.
And Link.
But anyway,
and Zelda for trusting them.
It's true. It's a failure from the top on down.
Yeah. But yeah.
Okay, I was joking. You can put that down.
No.
Okay, so Doof reconstitutes this robot, and it picks up a mop and starts pogo sticking away on it.
Yeah, it smashes the ladder.
Yeah. And
then it's going down the hallway, and was it Doof or Link said, "Oh, we better catch him. He's going to the wine cellar."
yeah, I think Doof said that, and Link is like, "Uh-oh," or no, it was Link. Oh, and okay, Doof's voice, it's Len Carlson, we're sure. Way more Burt Raccoon. It's real, no, but mixed with this sort of old man voice, and you can tell he's voicing the buck teeth. He's giving it that little bit of a...
Yes. I know what you're talking about. No, I don't. I'm trying.
Okay. Imagine somebody reading all those lines but wearing novelty denture teeth.
Okay, I will try. Nope.
No. Anyway, I'll put a clip of it right here.
Yeah, here's a side-by-side of Burt Raccoon and Doof the Hylian Handyman. Definitely both voiced by Len Carlson.
And just what makes you think I want to date with your sister? Do you think she'd go out with me? Not that I, care, but,
What the heck was that?
Oh, it was supposed to be my assistant. Help with the chores. Didn't work, though.
Hey, don't give up yet. Any invention that means doing less work is okay with me.
But the point is, it's very obviously him, so it's only the three main voice cast as usual. Anyway, they start chasing the robot, and then, what's the best way? A panel?
A flagstone in the floor.
Yeah, okay. Because, it's not a tile because there's no lines anywhere. But anyway, a section of the floor raises up, and there's a moblin. You can see his red eyes. And he says, it's all clear. And then his head immediately gets crushed by the robot, Pogo sticking around, and then Link and Doof running across him. Mm-hmm. And this was one of the bits we saw in one of the previews. And
this job always a headache.
Yeah, and he's got a big raised lump on his head. It's like, well, that's almost comedy. But anyway, were they there to get Zelda or get the Triforce?
They were there to move the story along?
Yeah.
No, they were there to kidnap Zelda.
Okay, this was a get Zelda one, not a get the Triforce one.
Yeah.
And as we see, that progresses the whole way.
And Link has a very, very good battle with these three moblins.
Yeah, although it's kind of funny that he has so much trouble with them. How does he end up on I guess it is a chandelier.
That was his opening move, and he stuck with that move for a couple segments of the fight. He was just swinging back and forth, up and side down on that chandelier, just shooting his sword all over the place.
Yeah. Did he just backflip onto it, or did he get propelled?
I think he bonked a guy on the way by, did a flip, hooked his legs on it, and then just swung way, 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 way up to the ceiling, and then back down, and he started just shooting his sword at everybody.
Yeah, because he tells Doof, you better hide, Doof. Moblins are my business. And he runs at them. Something happens, and he ends up swinging from his knees on the chandelier.
Well,
He came in like a wrecking ball.
Didn't they send the robot after them first, and one of the moblins smashes his head off with a club?
No, because I remember the robot comes back as Doof says, "Oh, I've got to help Link."
Oh, yes.
And
because Link is being held by one moblin while the other one's about to shank him.
He is. Well, no, he had one of those. He had a club with spikes on it.
No, was it
But it was-
Link inside the butterfly net?
Yes, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was one moblin had a club, one was seemingly unarmed, but comes out with a boomerang later, and the other had a human-sized butterfly net.
For catching Zelda.
Yeah, because
apparently.
we mentioned that while we were watching it. And yeah, they do eventually, he does fall off the chandelier, and they do get that around him. And then the robot comes up, and I guess the moblins turn their attention to the robot. Does it actually hit one of them?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. And I remember...
Well, it creates a distraction because he cuts his way out of the net, and
Yeah,
then he hops out and he starts gatting. Fucking just starts blasting.
He does.
Yeah.
No, not him, you. A little closer. And then... Oh, yeah, and one of the moblins throws a boomerang at him. He dodges it. It hits both legs of the robot, and that comes down on...
And it happens as Link shoots the moblin, the last moblin.
Yeah, because the robot comes down and lands on Link and knocks him out.
Yeah. And the next frame is Zelda scolding Link for falling asleep on the job.
Yeah. Surrounded by a pile of junk.
Yeah. Laying in a pile of debris, just still shaking off a traumatic brain injury.
The blood on the floor, not even dry.
You know, as the employer, makes sense. She's trying to make it look like it was his fault. He was sleeping on the job.
Yeah, he's a lazy good for nothing.
Yeah, and this is a running gag in the series where he shakes off a moblin attack and then she shows up and doesn't believe him. And by running gag, I think it happened in the pilot and that might be it.
Yeah. And Doof is nowhere to be seen.
No, he fucking cut and run.
Yeah. It's like, why didn't you tell her that it happened? He's like, I don't know. I was scared.
Yeah, he said, I was scared. I ran away. It's so nice to do that voice and not have it be all that far from where it actually is. But no, but then Link conspires with Doof to make some phony moblins that he can fight off to impress Zelda, or at least
convince her that it happened.
Yeah, show her the body.
Because when you send everyone back to the evil jar, there's no body remaining.
That's just it. So we left this one alive.
Well, he had to make an evil plushie.
Yeah.
So, and Zelda's listening in on this.
She's down the hall polishing a shield on the wall. Even Zelda has to help because budget cuts.
Yeah.
There are no other employees. Even Sprite is on sabbatical.
Her father has told her, it's like, if you want to keep living in the castle, you have to pull your weight. Same with Link. Pass the message on.
Zelda's father. I thought you were saying that Sprite's father, the king of the fairies, if you'll remember, told her something. I thought that's where you were going with this.
Zelda's
no, she was gone in the fairy kingdom cleaning up because she had to earn her
she had to go back to her own fairy castle and polish a shield on the wall. That's what you get. Maybe it's her father is hoping if he brings her back to the fairy castle once in a while, she'll stop fixating on Link. A relationship he knows can never work.
It's creepy. You're like 250 years old. He's a child.
Yeah, that's the objection.
Yeah, that's the creepy part.
Link is too young for Sprite. Because you give children too much pop, and you know what happens. No, cut that out. That wasn't funny. So, anyway, Zelda overhears it, so she's going to play along for a little bit when the, quote, moblins show up. Unfortunately, we cut back to Ganon in the evil jar, and so the moblins tell him that they ran into Link. Now they're here. And he comes up with the plan to use this necklace, but I don't remember. Did he just decide, okay, I'm just going to send the moblins back or send more moblins? Or
I think that was the essence of it, yeah.
just go back and do it again.
Yeah.
Only this time. Well, and it's not like they took the necklace and slipped it on her there.
No,
Ganon
they
still
got
had
her
it.
all the way back before that happened.
Yeah. But for what, just through sheer luck, it happened to be when Zelda was convinced there was going to be fake moblins.
It's a real Boy Cried Wolf kind of a play on a Boy Cried Wolf sort of situation.
Because there really were moblins, but then she hears that Link is planning to lie about it later.
Yeah.
So Zelda is ho-humming her way out of being kidnapped by like 4 moblins until they pick her up and carry her off, and she realizes, wait, this might be the real deal. And then Doof shows up with what looks like a fairly adorable stuffed animal of a moblin.
It's the best he could do.
Yeah.
But I would pay for it. That is good Zelda merchandise.
Yeah. That would be, it would never ever happen. But imagine if they started selling, retro themed merchandise based off the Mario Super Show and the Zelda cartoon.
Yeah, well, I think that style of moblin would have been a suitable, or it would have totally fit in Wind Waker's aesthetics, right?
Yes, it would.
And
it's funny because the last time the moblins looked like that is like Ocarina of Time, except they're like 8 feet tall.
I would pay money for a mummy Goomba.
Oh, yeah. The overwhelming aura of a mummified Goomba.
Yeah.
And then you squeeze it and it plays a cover version of Walk Like an Egyptian. But with a video filter over it going... Anyway.
And the replacement music going over.
You can still hear that. Yeah, I don't know if you remember, Cole, when we watched a recombined version of it with the cover song, but A, it wasn't the same cover, and B, they just layered it with the original music still in it.
So we're going, it's like, nope, this still has it, and then we start hearing the words, it's like, what is this?
Yeah.
It's awful.
But anyway, back to where we were going. Doof comes out with this, not unimpressive, but definitely not realistic moblin that we learn later on can kind of do a little leapfrog bounce.
Yes.
Also, every time that robot moves, its soundtrack is this weird alternating springing and sproinging sound and like an old engine put 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 put. And so it makes quite a noise from a distance. And that's what originally distracted Link on the ladder, was that specific sound. But Link runs outside of the castle, and then we joked that he goes for some Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild speedrunning strats. He pulls a bomb out of his bag and his shield, throws the bomb on the ground, hops on his shield, and launches himself.
In an incredibly straight trajectory.
Oh, yeah.
It's like basically he caught some wind and he's just gliding.
Did you ever see that video, the Tears of the Kingdom speedrunners? Basically, they cut down a tree and fly it into the castle to fight Ganon?
Yeah.
It's like that. Or like, for the classic Dragon Ball fans, like Mercenary Tao. Kicks down a pillar, kicks it in the air, and hops on it and rides it.
I wonder if Dr. Derp is going to call that out as unintentional foreshadowing.
Oh, the Breath of the Wild speed run? Yeah, probably.
Or just the shield surfing.
Yeah, and
It's
that
been
was
in the DNA since the beginning.
Yeah, and it was in, ironically, since the beginning, the shield surfing was also in the pilot.
Yeah.
When he fought the dragon. No, it was in Underworld Connections.
Oh, right.
This is like the third time he's used his shield at all, I think.
He used the shield a lot. He used it a lot in the Moblin fight.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was deflecting blows with it. Like, very strategic fighting in this one.
This is the third episode to heavily feature his shield.
Yeah.
but it did get knocked out of his hand when he was fighting the moblins when he lands and tries to rescue Zelda.
Yeah.
He takes down 2 of them, but the other 2 get her down the underworld entrance, which was a tree with a tunnel.
With an unfortunate tunnel.
Yeah. Yeah, the coloring made it look a little suspicious. That's really... It's not even that bad, but it's... The inside of the tree is pink. So, you know. Maybe it is that bad.
Yeah, it's a bit gnarly.
A bit. Anyway, Zelda gets hauled before Ganon, who... Oh yeah, we forgot to mention, he exposits earlier, you know. If I put this on Zelda, she'll do anything I say. Even marry me. Making me ruler of all Hyrule.
Make sure to censor that.
Yeah, I did.
Well, click on a clip of that right here.
Well, I'll wait till the end because there's a bunch of them, and it's either compile them or spread them through this. Which would you do?
I would spread them through it.
Which would you do?
I would compile them.
Excellent. Okay, well, we'll see. That means I just have to cut that one section of the video out because I did them in episode order. Anyway, yeah, there's a lot of good bleeps from the old Zelda cartoon censored video, and that's one of them. And then the following scene where Zelda confronts him, and, welcome, my future bride. And then, what? If you think I'm going to marry you, pig face.
You're absolutely correct.
Yeah. She says in a dreamy, hypnotized voice. And meanwhile, Link he's in the underworld. There's 4 Stalfos, the skeleton guys, going under a giant rib cage.
Oh, yeah.
And they don't know Link's there. And he's hiding in the ceiling.
He's perfectly ninjaing.
Yeah, and he could have waited until they passed. Instead, he jumps into the middle of the 4 of them and starts fighting. Sort of.
Yeah.
He mostly does fine. But then he gets 2 of them to shoot at each other and gives his trademark battle cry of, yeah, when he jumps out of the way. We heard that a lot in this episode. Every time Link would do a lunge, he'd go, yeah.
Yeah, it was not good.
What are you looking at, Aaron?
Zelda cartoon censored by...
Why?
Bastion Time.
Oh, did another guy rip me off?
Yes. And I'm almost certain that it was just, I found this. I'm going to put it on mine because he's a streamer. So if you're Bastion Time...
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I made that. Remind me to try and do something.
Well, you don't know if he didn't credit you.
No, I'll find out later.
Yeah, I know. He's claiming it's his.
Is it just straight up the same video?
Yeah.
Does it have Cash My Man Productions at the end?
No.
That's the only thing he cut off?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna...
he cut it into 3 different videos.
Oh, yeah. People do that. There might even... Is that a recent one? Because I found another guy who did that, and I even left a comment. It's like, yo, you stole this.
10 years ago.
Check the comments on another time. I think... whatever. The original has 2 million views.
Yeah.
It's easily the most successful thing I've ever done. Anyway, Link fights the Stalfos. He knees his way out of the way. And then we cut to Ganon and Zelda's wedding, which is Ganon, Zelda in a veil, and the Grim Reaper with a smiley face.
Yeah. Like an emoji smiley face almost.
Almost. Or he's got a big long round nose under that hood. I'm trying to think of what that looks like. There's a kind of a cartoon character that looks like that. It's very generic anyway.
Yeah.
But the point is, he gets to the, if anyone objects, and then kablam, one of those gates at the side of Ganon's throne room blows open.
Oh, the biggest explosion.
That was a well-animated explosion.
Yeah.
And Link comes out and he's like, yeah, I object. Back off, Ganon. And since that's the last one, that's where I'll put the clip compilation here.
The princess will do anything I say. Even and make me ruler of all Hyrule!
What? If you think I'm going you face, you're...
Off, Ganon.
But Zelda says, no, I want to marry Ganon.
Thanks again, Bastion Time, for the compilation.
Yeah. Fucking. Anyway, there's some dialogue I don't remember because that's when Cole's kids started jumping around.
Yeah.
But Ganon summons a Gleeok, which you might remember from the Frog episode.
Yes. It's what Link kissed to turn him into a frog.
No, that was a Gibdo.
No, that's the three-headed dragon.
No, that's a Gleeok. Also the boss of the first Zelda 1 Zelda dungeon. The first dungeon in Zelda 1.
Dungeons, yeah.
Yeah, and then later on. And also the first boss in Oracle of Seasons, which was started out as a remake of Zelda 1. It's complicated.
Yeah, it kicks off the fight with some very tepid sword swinging.
Yeah, it's very, yeah.
And
Link
then
just
immediately launches off into this incredibly acrobatic flip.
Oh, yeah. That's one thing this Link does really well. He jumps and he flips.
Yeah.
And shoots his sword beam. But no, yeah, first he goes up to it and just sort of pinwheels his arms. It's very much that bit from The Simpsons.
Oh.
Well, I'm going to start swinging my arms like this. And if you happen to be in front of me, it's your fault. Or however that line goes.
Yeah. I'm going to start punching the air, and if you should happen to feel that air...
Yeah, be in that air.
Get out, get out! Okay, but on my way, I'm gonna be doing this. If you get hit, it's your own fault.
Okay, then I'm gonna start kicking air like this. And if any part of you should feel that air, it's your own fault.
Anyway, the Link zaps the Gleeok, and its 3 heads start flying around. And eventually, he tricks them into colliding with Ganon?
Yeah, he gets them to chase him, and he basically tackle dives Zelda off of the
staircase?
Off of the little stage there for the wedding.
Yeah.
And then those 3 dragon heads come in and just blow up Ganon and the Grim Reaper.
And that counted as the 3 zaps it takes to send Ganon to the evil jar for a while.
And then, yeah.
Link gets Zelda outside, and I guess with Ganon in the evil jar, the spell's broken because she was still wearing the necklace until she took it off.
Yes.
She said, what happened, and why am I wearing this?
It's awful.
Yeah.
It's gross. It looks terrible. It's slimy.
It clashes with my outfit. Would have worked a lot better with my evil mirror twin.
Yes.
You know, the sexy one.
Well, as always, he's like, can I have a kiss?
And she's like, no, this was your fault.
Yeah.
At least partially.
If you didn't try to trick me into thinking that moblins were going to kidnap me, I would never have been kidnapped by a moblin.
Yeah. But then Doof's fake moblin pounces into the screen, and she jumps up into Link's arms.
Yeah.
And everybody laughs because things kind of worked out.
Yes.
And then it cuts to... Is this like the 4th time the ending is Ganon in the evil jar swearing vengeance?
Yeah, like Link really cleared house this episode.
Yeah, there's like 8 moblins, the Gleeok, the 4 Stalfos, and Ganon.
Yeah.
Oh, and Death.
Yeah.
No one died for that 24 hours.
Yeah.
Reverend Death is in the evil jar.
Die.
Want to see a cool trick? Whoop.
Or like that old episode of Family Guy. The first one with Norm Macdonald as Death.
Oh.
Yeah. Or no, it was... Yeah, Norm Macdonald, and then they replaced him with Adam Carolla. From The Man Show.
Mm.
Everyone remembers The Man Show.
Tool Time?
No, it's the one where the ending credits were girls on trampolines.
Oh, The Man Game.
Was it The Man Game? I thought it was
No,
The
there
Man
was
Show.
The Man Show game, and I think it got like removed from stores because there was like underage nudity or something.
That was that's That was the Guy game.
The Guy game, yeah.
Yeah, and that got recalled because some of the Girls Gone Wild-esque women who were filmed were not 18 or over.
Wow.
So, and then Scott the Woz sold a copy to that guy.
What?
That was the ending of a Scott the Woz episode that featured it.
Oh.
It was just a bit. Anyway, everybody laughs. We cut back to the live action. And that was Hitch in the Works. Not the worst Zelda episode, but careening towards that.
Yeah. It was better than Cold Spells.
Yes. It took the parts of Cold Spells that worked.
And some of the parts that didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the prolonged robot bouncing around on the broom or on the mop pogo stick stuff really drug it down.
Yeah. But I mean, they had to set up the idea of the fake moblins, I guess.
I suppose, but no, they had one section of animation too long with him just bouncing around on the mop.
Just doing the cycle to the right and then back to the left.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. They're chasing him around. They got him out of the wine cellar. I guess we didn't hear any glass break. Was the wine cellar on that floor, or would he have gone down the stairs and back up?
I think he would have had to go down the stairs and back up.
Mm-hmm. Something tells me he wouldn't have weathered that.
Also, is it a wine cellar where they had bottles or kegs of wine? Barrels of wine. Wine does not come in kegs, but it should.
We knew what you meant. We will allow it. Yeah. Cole, what did you think?
I think it was one of the weaker Zelda episodes. It's like I said, it kind of had that. I think the robot and Doof were just not the shining.
We finally made some more new characters.
Yeah.
It's Doof and the robot.
Yeah, the robot assistant.
Yeah. They're going to get their own spin-off.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
When are they going to show up in Hyrule Warriors?
It was palpably lame.
It was.
Lore or filler?
We don't do that for the Zelda episodes, but if we did, definitely lore.
I'd say filler.
No, they introduced a character named Doof, and now he's part of an iceberg.
Yeah.
He's 3 layers down on the Zelda the Animated Series iceberg.
Oh, I should make that. I could make that. That is the iceberg I could make.
Are you going to, edit the video together?
Yes, Cole, I will edit the video together.
I will also suggest that John edits the video together.
Okay. Try not to look like you're enjoying that so much. Okay, anyway.
Oh, jeez.
And he had to make it crass.
Yes.
Anyway, definitely a weaker one. If we were to do it into the thirds, it's on the bottom third, but it's not lowest. It's better than Cold Spells.
Worse than White Knight.
Yeah, worse than White Knight is one of the top 5. What was one of the other really weak ones?
Not the frog one. I liked that one.
I liked that one too.
What was the last one that Cole was in?
Oh, in episode 40, that was Underworld Connections, where the Triforce got split. I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah. I remember that one being fun.
What was 45?
I'm going to bring up the list right now, and I'll let you know.
Was 45 the one where Link trades his sword for...
Yes.
Yeah.
Which, it isn't a very good episode, but I got a lot of fondness for that one.
I think it's slightly better than this one.
Yes, I would say. Okay,
fine.
So, the Zelda episodes are The Ringer, the pilot.
Which is slightly worse than this, on par with this one, I think.
You think so? Okay. Cold Spells, which is the worst.
Yes.
White Knight, which might be is the best or second best. I've got to remember. Kiss and Tell. That's the frog one.
Yeah, that one's better.
That one's better than this. Sing for the Unicorn.
Better than this.
Well, it had that female ninja.
You can tell by the shape.
Okay, Sinking Feeling. The castle being pulled down by that magnet.
You know, I really like that one because it was really well set up. It had a lot of really good starts to it.
Yeah, and good character pieces, like Zelda immediately trying to go after the Triforce of Power once they realized it was right there.
Yeah.
It didn't work out, but I appreciate the hustle.
So better than this?
Yeah. Sinking feeling. Doppelganger, that's probably my number one.
Yeah, it's right there with White Knight.
Yep. Underworld Connections.
Better than this?
Yeah, and Stinging a Stinger.
Better than this?
Probably. So does that put this one at second worst?
I think so.
As far as we're concerned.
Doof is going to be devastated.
He's going to send his robot after us.
That's okay. We can just step to the side and trip it.
Yeah. So there you go. Hitch in the Works.
Get your boomerang out.
Yeah.
Aim for the knees.
If that doesn't work, hide in your wine cellar.
Yeah. Hey, Cole, where do you keep your wine?
Yeah. It's like Twister, only with a robot.
I played that once.
No, I meant the movie. I rented that once.
Twisters?
Yeah. This time they used Mountain Dew cans. Okay, so the cast. We got Jonathan Potts as Link, Cynthia Preston as Zelda, and Len Carlson as Ganon, and very likely Doof, because he sounded very Burt Raccoon. Only with, like, false teeth and mustache, or whatever we said.
Oh.
So the writer was Bob Forward, once again, who was the main writer and wrote the Bible for the show. Previously wrote The Ringer, The White Knight, Sing for the Unicorn, Doppelganger, Underworld Connections, and Stinging a Stinger. So like all but 2 of the previous Zelda episodes.
Well done, Bob Forward.
Yeah, good job. Okay, ratings.
Ooh.
It's got to be fairly low, considering it's the second worst episode of Legend of Zelda so far.
4.5. Unofficial Moblin merchandising.
4.5 bootleg Moblins.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna give it 4 explosive four explosive
doorways.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Explosive objections. Like Ace Attorney. I didn't really twig to this one. I would give it 3.5 ladders covered in blue oil out of 10. All right, if you want to reach out to the show, you can leave a comment on the YouTube version of this episode.
Also, you can comment on the Spotify.
That's right. You can email us at theanimatedarcade@gmail.com.
You can reach out to us on our socials, such as the Animated Arcade on Facebook, Instagram, air quotes, Blue Sky. Wait, do we have Blue Sky?
Yeah.
We don't have Mammoth, though.
No.
And
That's
no longer
Mastodon.
We don't have Mastodon, do we?
No, we don't have Mastodon, Pterodactyl, Triceratops, Saber-toothed Tiger, or Tyrannosaurus.
Oh.
We do, however, have Dragonzord, which is a lie. And also we're the Animated Arcade on TikTok and just Animated Arcade on Twitter X.
And if you've enjoyed our guest star, please give us a thumbs up on YouTube.
Yeah.
Rate us on your podcaster of your choice.
Oh, yeah, we forgot to do the like, comment, subscribe thing.
Yeah.
So please do that.
Subscribe to us. We're at 69 right now.
Yeah, we lost a subscriber. We were at 70 for quite a while.
So, do your best to break that awesome number.
Okay, prediction time. And it's always fun when I've got more than one person to bounce these off of. And, one is fairly obvious, the other really isn't. So the live action segment is called Addee Don't. A-D-E-E, don't. Any ideas?
They misspelled ad. So they were going to be doing a video ad for the plumbing shop. However, they keep on misspelling it as Addie.
Okay. Cole?
Oof. That is just so obtuse. Like,
I know. Maybe it kind of sounds like Daddy Don't. Is that the
Daddy
name of a
Don't.
song?
It just sounds like child abuse.
I know. So, the name of a song. By Cats in the Cradle.
That's just child neglect.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah, I suppose Mario and Luigi's ne'er-do-well father comes for a visit.
Just like their long-lost brother Pedro.
Played by Danny Wells and John Stalker.
John Stalker in live action.
I don't even know what he looks like.
No, me neither. Okay, now the cartoon, and you're going to have to stretch for this one. Karate Koopa.
You know...
So the real question is, will it be a Karate Kid parody or just a karate parody?
I think Toad gets invited to a Mushroom Kingdom Kumite, where the one that survives the championship gets like a power star or something.
A blood sport, if you will.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say Toad takes part in a tournament and then 30 years later gets a Netflix show that takes off.
Well, yeah.
You think Karate Kid or just karate in general?
I'm going to think karate in general.
Yeah, that seems more likely. It seems they came up with the title first.
And then they're like, what do we do?
Yeah.
And the thing is Koopa going to challenge them to a competition? Or is it going to be him taking the mantle of head of a dojo in Karate Kingdom?
Yeah, is he going to be King Koopa, the Karate King?
Yeah.
The thing that I'm really curious about is that the parent company that invented and innovated Mario is a Japanese company. So I'm really curious to see just how much cultural insensitivity this Deke cartoon is going to commit in the runtime.
Did you see the Godzilla episode?
Yeah, with the city of Sayonara.
Yeah, the Oriental city of Sayonara. I beg your pardon, sir.
Oh, that was
I forget myself.
It was.
I forget myself, and I apologize.
Yeah, and you know what the funny thing was about that one? Unintentionally or not, it did have a 70s anime look. And I feel like that was just luck of the draw. They just got a studio that did that, or they're like...
Was that a pun intentional or unintentional with luck of the draw?
Unintentional completely, but I like it.
You wish it was intentional.
I know. We'll see what other intentional puns we come up with next time, because until next time, I'm John.
I'm Aaron. Hold. Okay, go.
I'm Disco Cole.
Why the hold? I pointed at him.
Yeah.
Hold. I'm like one of the velociraptors from the Chris Pratt Jurassic Park movie. Hold.
I just wanted to see if it worked.
It definitely worked.
It was very effective.
Oh.
Okay. And we are the Animated Arcade. And the airwaves
are our waves.
So until next time, everybody,
do the Mario!
Also, the cover song next time is definitely Kung Fu Fighting.
Thanks for listening to The Animated Arcade. Our theme song is After School Keyboard Club by Xennial, sourced from freemusicarchive.org. Our logo and thumbnail art is done by Shell, who you can follow on Instagram at YourMidnightCrafter. The cover songs from the Mario-themed episodes are sourced from the Super Mario Bros. Super HQ channel on YouTube. These links, as well as the music used in our Zelda-themed episodes and all of our social media accounts, are found in the description.